What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's vlog where I reviewed the Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg led movie Day Shift, yeah, on Netflix. If you haven't checked that out, please do. But today we're gonna talk some football, more specifically Madden football. Man, it is another year. Madden 23 just hit shelves last Friday. I got a chance to play it early thanks to EA Access, and man, I gotta say I enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna get a full physical copy soon enough, but I got a chance to play it a little bit early, like I said. Uh, so let me give you my first impressions on it. First up, man, John Mann, who passed away last year. Hell of a coach and the namesake of the game, man. And this year really pays tribute to the man and the legend that he was. More in more ways than one. I mean, he's on the cover um, of both the last and next gen versions. And when you first boot up the game, normally they let you test your skills in practice mode. Practicing different aspects of the game. That's still there, but uh, in lieu of practice mode in the beginning, what they do is they drop you right into what's called the Madden Legacy game. So basically, it's the NFC versus the AFC, sort of like a Pro Bowl, but instead of the best players of today, they take all of John Mann's favorite players, and they kind of put them all. They kind of put from the AFC and NFC, and they put them all on their respective teams in their respective conferences, and then sprinkled throughout the. Not only do you have his favorite players, but you also have, uh, real life renderings of him. One is the when he first started his coaching the Oakland Raiders, and then later on is when later on in his career when he was sort of making the transition from coaching to broadcasting. Um, so yeah, and they're really really good renderings. The people at EA did a very very good job of rendering that and bringing him to life. And not only do you have uh, not only do you have him on the sidelines and him and his favorite players in that game, but the thing is, I love the little sound bites that they took of him like talking about his favorite players. So it's really a tribute to John Mann, as he rightfully deserves, and the EA did a hell of a job with that. And okay, so on the flip side of things, when you actually jump into an exhibition game, uh, the new thing that they're pushing this year is called Field Sense. So basically, you have in past years you weren't able to uh, kind of put the ball as a quarterback where it needed to be. I mean, you have your routes and everything like that, but you weren't able to really um, really put the ball where it needed to be, to make accurate passes. And this year, EA is taking a step in that direction with Field Sense. They kind of let you control all sides of the ball, both offense and defense. There's things on defense that'll make you make the right tackles. If you're in a tackle struggle, you can break and get to the quarterback. And there's a little mini game where you can where you struggle, and then you press a set of buttons and then you break to get to the quarterback, and then kind of hit them from all sides. They won't see it coming. And then on the offensive side of the ball, you can basically put it where you need to put it where you need to be, man. You can make the accurate pass, and then if you're running the ball, you can jump over on the top of the pile and just get in there for the touchdown. So it gives you a lot more control of what you want to do with your player and how you want to play the game. So I really enjoyed that. And then the face of the franchise mode gotten has gotten an upgrade. So basically, with this year with face of the franchise, instead of being in past years, it's always been you've been a rookie in the league and got to work your way up from your rookie year to the Hall of Fame. But this year it's a lot different. So this year you're already in the league at the start of the face of the franchise mode, and you're basically I believe it's your fourth year. You're in your fourth year in the league, and you're playing for a team and all that. You're playing for whatever team you want, and basically you at the before you jump into the franchise mode, you have to weigh your options of what team you think fits you. They have like a bunch of different factors, like the market, the city that you're in, or the coaching staff that can influence your decision, or the type of money that they offer you that can also influence your decision. So you have to weigh all those factors before you decide what you want to do for team, what team you want to play for. And they also community outreach is a factor. So basically, there's this PR rep that can set that can set stuff up for you if you're more community oriented and you want to get back to the community and be a part of the community rather than just be a part of the team. You can do all that. And then there's also when you're for your player there's specific attributes that you can upgrade, and those attributes have another subset of skills that you can upgrade. So like if you're a quarterback, you have your throwing power, your accuracy, your pocket presence. You can update all of those skills, and basically you have to be a certain level to unlock a certain tier of skills. You can't just keep leveling up, and then by maybe week 7 you're already at like 95 or a part of the 99 club. So it really makes you work. You got to work for your level ups, and then there's certain types of goals that you can accomplish. Like there's season goals, there's legacy goals, which is your goals overall for however long you play, and then there's your season goals, and then there's your weekly goals and your in-game goals, complete 7 touchdown passes or seven rushing touchdowns, whatever the goal may be. So that's definitely face of the franchise is definitely a great mode to play. But one thing I will say is the Yard and Superstar KO, they really and Madden Ultimate Team. I'm really not a fan of those, but from what I played, it's not the same. It's really the same thing as last year. They really took more of a focus of improving, face of the franchise and with a field sense feature, rather than just trying to do too much at once, which is okay because you don't want to do too much at once, and then if you try to do too much at once, then every mode suffers rather than you rather have one or two bad modes than try to focus on everything at once, and then everything suffers, and then it just becomes a really bad game. So and then for as far as franchise mode goes, you have those same things that I talked about in face of face of the franchise mode, which is the career mode, you have those same things. You know, you can sign players based on you know how happy they are with the city that they're in and how much money they're gonna get and all of that stuff. So franchise mode is also getting a step in the right direction. It's not where you want where we would like it to be, but it's getting there. Um, I would say probably if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid maybe 7.5, 8. Um, Definitely is not the perfect Madden game. Uh, I don't think there's ever been a more perfect Madden game than maybe Madden Madden '05 when they introduced the hit stick. But no, but man, this year's Madden is a step in the right direction. And it's just gonna get better with you know um, uh, when they fully upgrade to the next generation. So and let me just say something about that. The field sense feature, all of the stuff that I just talked about, being able to have the ability to put the ball where you want to on both offense and defense, play the game how you want to be played, how you want it to be played. It's only available on the next gen version. So if you're playing on PS4 and Xbox One, you're not gonna get that experience. It's just basically on PS4 and Xbox One. It's basically the same Madden experience from years past, and but if you're playing on next gen, PS5, Xbox Series S or X, you're definitely gonna get that next gen experience. Like I said, all in all, it's a good game. If you haven't picked it up yet, pick it up. Madden 23 in stores right now. Go get it and get ready for the actual football season, which starts in about 2 weeks as I'm recording this, September 8th. The Rams and the Bills will be playing on Thursday Night Football. So that should be a fun matchup. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this vlog. Like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.